Hey guys, it's Raven Scry. I hope everyone's doing well out there. Today, as I opened up to Spirit, they were talking to me about how powerful a time it is, and a powerful time of change, and very challenging. And they were wanting me to connect and give some messages from those who have passed and are on the other side. And although they've left Earth, they're always close. So today I'm just going to do a brief bit of mediumship and bring through a few messages from those that are on the other side. So just to start, I'm going to open up a visual first. I want you to imagine that we're in a large room, and in this room it's filled with this glistening energy of light. And in this room now, energies that were known and that have passed are welcome to join us today and to share messages out to their loved ones. So as we gather now and as Spirit draws closer, the energy starts to build, and with strong intention for all who are listening to this video, both now and at any other time, I ask for those with messages to step forward and share. So as they do, I'm getting a sense of a woman. I'm hearing the name Nancy. I feel as though Nancy is stepping forward. She's a very grand lady, a lot of strength and a lot of light. Now, she speaks of the name Nancy, but it could be an N name, or it could be a name that sounds like Nancy, because sometimes names are hard to get exact. So just to keep that in mind. So as Nancy steps forward, she's giving me reference to movie reels, a connection to the movies or to the arts. And it's like she's got a great fondness for this. And she shows me her now. She's showing me her in her younger years. And she's visually very pretty, very stunning. But really making it clear that this wouldn't take away from her humbleness. She was a very genuine person, had a big life force energy with her. So as she moves closer now, she's showing me a reference to bookshelves and information, and she's showing it to me moving up through the levels. And it's almost like she's moving up through the levels of this bookshelf. Higher and higher realms of knowledge is how it feels, and it's like the energy's changing from form into a higher, more heightened energy. Now she comes forward in particular for a male who is listening. She says he's forgotten or become lost in what he's doing currently, and she's wanting to remind him of his spiritual nature. Now, as I connect to his energy more, I'm seeing a man, and he's sitting there, and he actually has like a gold bracelet that he's wearing. And this energy that sits with him is like he's very boxed in on a level in the way that his mind is focusing. It's hard to describe exactly how this is coming through, but this is what I'm being shown. Now, Nancy says that you are blocking and not seeing all perspectives. You're only seeing one perspective, and you're putting all your energy in one area, but there's so much more that you have access to. And she's saying, although it may seem like a big change, it's there if you want this change. And she is there to support you. She stands very close to you now. So I'm going to leave her love with you and move along to another message. Now, as I connect, I'm hearing the name, a G name. It almost sounds like Geraldine or something there like it. And I want to say it's connected to a male energy in the spirit world. So Geraldine perhaps is the person that is on Earth that this message is for. But there is a male stepping forward from the spirit world, and it's like I hear him calling out your name. Now I ask him to step closer, and he feels somewhat shy in his energy, and like he hasn't done this before, is how it comes through. Now he's showing me teddy bears, and he's giving reference to him giving you a teddy bear. Now I feel as though taking me right back and remembering this fondly. And he remembers when he came into your room when you were so small, and he gave you this teddy, and he just sends you his love in this place, and it's such a fond memory of you when you were really little. And he references also an older woman, almost feels like a mother energy. Now, I feel as though this woman isn't necessarily on the other side. I feel as though this mother energy is still on earth. Now, I am seeing her to be quite sick in the way that the energy is coming through, and he's making me aware of her in this state. And now I'm being shown her with something attached to her to help her. It's like something's helping her breathe. And I do hear life support coming in. Now she feels like she's in between levels, and it's like she's quite sick, and the sense that he's giving me is that she doesn't have that long in the way that this is coming through. And he's telling me that, you can understand who this is and what this situation is. He's saying he knows how hard this has been for you, and he wants to remind you that all souls pass and that this is a natural evolution and that you're very taken care of. And he's wanting to say you have to allow her to go. And he's giving me a visual of you holding her hand, and in the way that it feels, she's almost a bit disorientated in her states of consciousness. She's kind of blurring in between. And now he's telling me that it's like you're holding on to her on some levels, and she doesn't feel free to let go because she can feel you with this, like, don't go, don't go. But the more you spend time with her, and it doesn't even have to be in words, but just like even whispering with your mind and finding the space to allow yourself to say goodbye is really important. This will allow her to be able to let go and leave, because you are part of the reason she's staying and hanging on in the way that she is. So I'm just going to leave his energy with you, knowing that he's there to support you through this, and just allow the letting go and sending you lots of love and blessings. Okay, so I'm going to move along to one last connection here today, and as I connect, I'm hearing a K name. I'm actually hearing a name that sounds like Carly. I'm being referenced to a younger woman, dark straight hair. I feel as though she kind of looks like she's in her 30s. And I want to say she's on earth. She's not in the spirit world. I feel as though they're referencing her. Now I'm hearing uncle, like an uncle stepping forward. Like he's a large man, very tall, and he's got a great deal of energy, very uplifted. I feel as though he's in the spirit world, and he's so proud of you. And now he's also referencing dad, so whether he's on your dad's side, I'm getting a yes with that. Now, he feels like he lived a very successful life, very entrepreneurial in the way that the energy feels. He says you both share this in common, and although you may not be fully stepping into this part of yourself yet, you will. It's like you're in the early stages of this part of you. And when I say that, it's like you already know about what he's talking about, but it's going to get a lot bigger, and you're really going to move into this new way of being, but it's all there now. And he's saying he's got no doubt there's big things in business coming, but also connected in the way it feels to charities and large organisations, charities. And this, he's saying this is important for many souls, your place, your role in what you're doing. Now, he's actually taking me about 10 to 20 years down track into the future, and he's showing me what you've done, and you've done so much, this great deal of work, and you've changed a lot of lives. And he's referencing an event like like a gala dinner or something. And he's showing me you there it's like you've got a top on with shiny, speckly bits reflecting the light. It almost looks like there's little diamonds in whatever you're wearing. And he's talking about you staying strong in your connections, because as you move into this level, big money will try and take advantage of you and sway you in ways that perhaps is not for your highest good and for the highest good of your vision. So always come back and stay true to you is what he's saying. And he's also saying he's always there with you, and he's just very proud. So if you ever need him, just think of him and he'll be right there with you. So I'll just leave his love with you. Okay, guys, so there was a few messages today. Now, I wasn't planning on bringing through people who have passed in like a mediumship type format, but this has been my past experience, so they're obviously using me for that today. And, you know, they want me to be kind of connecting with higher spirit guides and other beings from other realms, but also people who have been on Earth and that are connected, that we know, and that we can get greater understanding and knowledge, and on some levels healing and reassurance from too, that they're all there on this journey with us, and they're all there looking out for us. And although they may not be in flesh, they're still here for the evolution of us all as a whole, as a one. So guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please give a like and subscribe and share them with whoever you feel might benefit from them. That would be very appreciated. And until next time, take care out there, and I'll see you soon. Raven Scry signing off.